All right, good morning and welcome to our channel Princesses. I welcome you to a very important submission this morning. And today is the 3rd of June 2025. Yes, as I drop this submission this morning, I do so with voice trembling, not out of fear, but from the magnitude of what is about to unfold. It is not by chance that you have held on till now. It's not a coincidence either that your spirit has refused to break under the weight of this long waiting. Because what we're about to witness is not just a disbursement, it will be a destiny knocking at your door. Yes, you have faced the ridicules from families, you have endured mockery from close friends, acquaintances. You've even heard these chilling words: "Are you still following that thing?" Yet, here you are, unshaken, unperturbed. And now we say that with every confidence that there is no longer a rehearsal. This is the prelude to divine performance. In other words, we have entered a prophetic window, a realm of divine convergence, where the system or systems rather that are not working are beginning to align, and fires that have been started are beginning to move. Names are being ticked in the spiritual realm. Banks are making preparations. And leaders are holding meetings that matters. Not just flippant meetings, but meetings that matters. I'm sorry, this is not a motivational chant. It's just an informed clarity. This is the final bend before the home stretch. You may not hear it on the news. You may not see it on your timeline, but behind the scenes, heavens has stirred the waters, and what was once delayed is now being fast-tracked in the spiritual realm. I want to reassure you that the process was never a punishment. It was preparation. I want to speak into the heart of your pain, because I know that you felt forgotten. You've cried some silent tears behind closed doors. Your rent is due. Your child's school fees are pending. Your mother is sick. Your shop is almost empty. Yet, you've held on with one line of strap, one nerve stretched so much about to be broken, but you held on. Why? Because you believed this promise was real. And I tell you today, your pain was not a punishment. It was a prophetic preparation. May I remind you that no diamond shines until it is refined. No gold also glows until it is purified. What you passed through was fire, yes, but fire doesn't destroy gold, it proves it. You were not wasting time. You were being shaped for responsibility that is meant to be shouldered. May I remind you that many started this journey and this race with us, but few endured, and you are among the faithfuls. You are among the remnant, and I say this with boldness. You will also be among the rewarded. You know why? Evidence is knocking from prophecy to physical manifestation. In recent weeks, movement has been accelerated. The verification teams have intensified. Discrete confirmations have filtered in. I believe that in the realm of the spirit or supernatural, some banks are now involved more directly than ever. So, quiet but deliberate actions are taking place. What used to feel like empty promises is now shifting into tangible progress. Some individuals in the system can now say it's no longer a matter of, is this thing going to be certain or true? But they can say right now, I believe. I overheard one of the elders within the community just a couple of days ago in the comment section says, having heard the voice of Apostle Ken today, I think I now believe again. This is one regular elder who used to pass comment on my messages. Yes, I can't remember his name now, but he's a very fluent comment dropper. That is to say that he was hanging on a line of thread that it appears like we have been forgotten. The voice that sounds like a damage to somebody that raised a voice note to that effect and nearly damaged the person that let loose the voice that healed someone else. I hope you could relate to what I'm saying. I don't want to mention names, but let it sink in. You are at the edge of financial breakthrough, because I want you to stop scrolling for a moment and hear this. You are no longer praying for it. You are now preparing to receive it. Let that hit your spirit. You are at the edge. This is the season to get your house in order. This is the time to write your plans again. Revive that vision board. Revisit those dreams that you have shelved over time. Reopen that document. Clean that business proposal, because the blessing is just about to collide with your name. About to get a name changed. You're about to get a raiment changed. You're about to change those garments that are due. You're going to change, just about to get that wardrobe changed. We're not exaggerating now. We're not hyping. We're not merely hoping. Princess City is announcing. This is an announcement of manifestation. The power of endurance. Why you might not quit? You don't have to quit now. I want to plead with you, family, because you are my family on this platform. Don't let the enemy steal your reward at the 11th hour. Did you hear me? We are family. We've become a formidable family. But if I must speak to your spirit, please don't allow the enemy steal your reward at the 11th hour. Now is when some people begin to mock again. Now is when discouragement sneaks in. Now is when fatigue starts to whisper. But hear this. A mother does not quit labor at the 9th centimeter. A runner does not stop at the finishing tape. And you must not faint when you are one step away from the finishing line. Those who stayed connected in faith with integrity, they will not only testify, they will become testimonies themselves. You weren't waiting, you were becoming. In the waiting, you were becoming a steward. You were learning patience. You were learning emotional maturity. You were learning to trust beyond sight. So when the disbursement finally hits, and it will, It won't destroy you, because by God, you will be ready for it. I mean every word. You would be ready for it. And that's why you weren't just waiting. You were transforming over time. You were transforming over time. What do you have to do now? I want to put you on some final instruction just before the release of this fund as we edge closer to this defining season. There are certain steps that you need to take, which I've said over time and time again. This platform is more like a prophetic call, a prophetic edge, a prophetic platform, both spiritual, financial, and otherwise. I see. So it's a multifaceted, multi-tentacled, multi-talented channel that has to, dwell on so many things to get you into the realm of your fulfillment. So we're not joking here. I want you to stay connected to this source for regular updates. Ignore every distractions. There are many voices that will rise, some to confuse you, others to divide you, but just stay glued to the authentic channel. Don't be misled by panic or misinformation. You got to guard your peace. Please, guard your peace. Shut your ears to negativities. Protect your mental space. Your peace is your weapon. Stress does not speed up destiny. No. It only breaks your strength. You got to reignite your faith. Speak as though it has already happened. Thank God daily like it's already in your account. This is not a season to doubt. It's the time to decree. I will yet begin to call names of people that I'm beginning to see their resilience within the channel. I'm going to appreciate them name-wise. I appreciate all of you collectively. So you have to reignite your passion. Prepare like a steward. Document your plans. Think impact. Think sustainability. Think out of the box. You won't get a second chance at this kind of divine timing, so don't waste what you waited for. You got to speak life into others, just like we do right on this channel. Encourage someone else. Someone might be at a breaking point. It is your responsibility. You hold my hands, I hold your hands. We cry together sometimes, we smile together, we laugh together, and we celebrate together. Tell someone to hold on. Your voice might be the one that stops someone else from giving up too soon. And to the skeptics, I have a word for you. This was never just about money. So those of them who are wondering and waiting, what is it all about, this noise? That's what the skeptics will do. There are some voices in the comment section that we have to block them so that they won't stop our future. We had to remove them. See, if you put one bad tomato inside a basket full of tomatoes that are good, you just need to come the next day and see a bunch of bad tomatoes that are one singular tomato has affected. Crops don't grow anyhow if you don't tend it. But grass, weeds, you don't need to plant it. The Bible said you have been planted. You have been planted because you're a seed. You are a wheat, you're a barley wheat full of wheat. And you need to be tended. So there are some unscrupulous elements amongst us. There are some skeptics amongst us that their voice should not be dropped in the basket good food of tomatoes or apples or pomegranates, or spices. So we have to take them out so that they don't corrupt others. The skeptics will say, what is this all about, this noise? Now understand this, to the skeptics, it was never about the disbursement. This was about hope. This was about rewriting the story of a generation. This was about mothers who have cried for too long, fathers who have labored too hard, youths who almost gave up on their country. See them jetting out of the country every now and then. The airport is full, and look at them. Wherever they are, Nigerian youths, wherever they are within the shores of this country, they are doing very well. Very, very well. Look at some of the top leaders in some countries that their country here, Nigeria, never appreciated. See a Nigerian guy, a Nigerian woman who has gone out. They are holding top positions in those countries. It's to show to you that the verbosity of their strength and capacity that was sidelined here in Nigeria, put it to use in some other countries and see how the mighty wonder they execute out there. Nobody can stop your shine. Yes. There are elders who thought they would never smile again, but you will smile in this platform. This was about restoring belief in what is possible, and now that story is turning. The ink is flowing. The signature is about to be placed in history. And this is your burning bush moment. The type that Moses saw. I beg your pardon. You remember Moses? After 40 years in obscurity, God spoke from a burning bush and shifted everything. Everything shifted from the burning bush. And this is your moment. Heaven is speaking right now. Destiny is burning. You're no longer wandering. You're walking into fulfillment. Don't let anything steal this season from you. Hold on to your faith. Tie your spirit in hope. Raise your head again. Look beyond your account balance and into the promises spoken. Because when it finally happens, you realize it was never delayed. It was just been perfected. Share this word if you're among the remnant who still believe. This word of submission this morning is not just for you. It's for every brother, every sister, every neighbor, every soul who stood in faith beside you. Tag them, share it, repost it. Let this word travel far. Let it be said that when it finally happened, we didn't just receive the disbursement, we received the revival of purpose. Because this is the season where congratulations will replace I'm still waiting. And when they allow the heat, when the status changes, when the call comes in, when the announcement is made, you will say with tears in your eyes, I'm glad I did not give up. I am glad I held on. God truly keeps his promises. Welcome to the edge of your evidence. It's happening. It's real. It's your turn. With faith unshaken, this is your fellow believer in this great move, Prince 6. I love you so much. Love your brother, love your sister. Don't crucify them. God hates such. This is Princess channel. We are a formidable team and a family. In case you're new here, do subscribe to our channel. We're a channel of inspiration, of love and good news. In case you're new, do punch in that subscribe button and hit the bell for onward notification. We love you, and so God bless you. Have a nice day. See you right about there. Bye for now.